No break. Check, check. Yes, yes. Yes, my people, my people. Hello? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I start my live now, so. Uh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, yeah, man, if you look, we can deal with it, yes. Yeah. Um, yeah, man, you can ask him one second. Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, man. All right. Good night, everyone. Just share up the live, my people, my people. Share up the live, share up the live, tap up the screen, share up the live. Welcome, welcome to another Paul Patmore live. Must let you know that I'm a little tired from our tour and meeting, yes, last evening. Yeah, but this live is about saying thank you to the persons who turn out to make sure that event was a success, a real successful event. Persons on TikTok, you can call me and tell me what you think about the event. If you were there, you can jump in the box and tell me what you think about it, what we can improve on, how you think, how things look for Patmore over in South Trelawny, you know. So you're invited. If you're on YouTube, I know that you'd have watched it on Lassanic or J. Bryan page or BOJ TV. You can give me a call. It's 876-443-2153. Yes, I'm on my live now. Yeah. Yes. So you can give me a call, 876-443-2153. My people, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Thank you, my people. Enough respect, enough love. I know that a lot of persons are having headache, having belly hot, but we set out, it's part of our campaign, and we set out and we accomplish what we set out to accomplish. Remember, I told you guys that I was going to turn it up a little, and I can tell you that for the next 30 days, Patmore going to keep turn it up a little. We're not turning it up too sudden for you burn up anybody, but we're going to keep touching it up. I hope new politicians in South Trelawny are taking notes. Just watch how Patmore are doing things. Just take it easy. We just chuckle and we go through. We just show love. We just show respect to everyone. Yeah, man. Baltimore, Maryland, one love, Jackie. One love, Jackie Graham. Yeah, man. So I must tell you that I'm really excited from what we had yesterday in South Trelawny. It's a great look. Just around persons start to gather in Lower from around as early as 9 o'clock. I can tell you when the party leader drive on down by Lower just at around 2 o'clock. And I can tell you, he was frightened. He was frightened. I know that he wasn't expecting anything like that. Because when you hear that, when you know that when I can, most persons say them I go do a little road tour, I go do a little march, I go do a little house to house You go walk on. You might be expecting maybe around even 20 or 30 persons. When you turn up and see thousands, and see like 1,000 people stand up in front of you, say, I walk, them I go walk. You know, say that can be Friday. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, but that's how we do things. We continue. For 1 year now, in South Trelawny, we continue to hold our own. We start off with that pace, and we continue to hold our own. Not many persons will be able to manage something like that, where you start on a high and you have to try and maintain it. If persons have doubt that the PNP will be winning South Trelawny, and know that if they're not convinced yet, it's getting there, they must start to say, boy, I look like it, I got stiff. Because you still have some labor right who say, no man, Patmore can't win. So there are persons who are illiterate enough to believe, say, any one candidate can't win. I mean, I always look upon them and tell them, say, as long as there's 2 candidates running, any candidate at all can win, either the PNP or the JLP. So if you get up and believe, say, boy, you're so mighty, that's you're going to say that the candidate can win or that the candidate can win. It depends on the amount of work that you put in. So you have to go out there and do the work. And the thing is, Patmore have been doing this work for the past year. And you see it pay off. That's why even though at 12 o'clock down at my place, everybody, after my bus them drive in, everybody that was in Lorva at 12 was from South Trelawny. We never have not even one visitor down here at that time. You know? So to our people in Friday, they say, man, say, where them people are come from? Because me can't blame him still, because over the years I hear say, boy, South Trelawny is a JLP place. So I think that's what frightened them. But I have been telling them from the time we take the seat, you know, because we sit down and we work out the seat. We sit down and we work out the seat. And I tell them that South Trelawny have more PNP than JLP. For a few years, like some 10, 15 years now, the JLP was more organized than the PNP. So, I can't see that the table turn now. I know that's just something we have to just accept. That the table turn. You can't turn upon anybody. If Patmore go there and farm full, the table will turn. So the people who you see a rally around Patmore now, it's not guaranteed that the next election, come 2030, these persons will be rallying around Patmore. Because persons are getting more sensible. So a lot of this die-hearted thing, a lot of persons who used to say, boy, I'm die-hearted. These are the same persons who say, boy, you know, say, we are trying something else. We are trying something else. And one I think that I can tell you that I promise the people is better representation. Better representation. So we want to say thanks to everyone who came out. Whether you're PNP, JLP, if you feel like you're neutral, you're independent, but you just come out for the fun, I want to say thank you. Because you're putting some interest in Paul Patmore. And when I look around and I saw the councillor from the Limers division take out his team and down by weight a bit. Oh my, I was so ashamed for those persons, my young people in weight a bit. They were standing in front of Yam House. A Yam House that was built for the people of Waitabit, for the people of South Trelawny. And these young persons, I see a few young persons down there. And one I think that they were doing, they were waving flags and saying shower in front of the same building. In front of that building that was taken away from the community. They take, it's a Yam House. And for the past 6 or so years, they take it away from the people of South Trelawny. And these persons, the councillor and his team, maybe around 8 or 10 persons, were there shouting shower in front of that same building. that was taking Yam House lockdown, no entertainment center. And I've been saying to the councillor and his team, for years, come, let's go out there and demonstrate. Get your flag, get your placard, and say, we want back Yam House. We want back Yam House. But they were proud. They were proud to stand up in front of that same building with their flags. That is a building when the post office in wait a bit, the people, the landlord say he wants his place. And I can tell you, at the Yam House, there was enough space for us to move with a little bit of leadership like what Paul Patmore is offering to the people of South Trelawny now. We could have moved the post office from where it was to out by the Yam House. We could retrofit just a room. You don't want a big space for that. But enough space is at the Yam House there that we could set up something on that same building. Because it's a multi-purpose complex that was built by Brascoli for the people of Waitabit, for the people of South Trelawny. And when you look, I can tell you that these people have no shame. Led by Wayne Smith. He should be ashamed of himself. After when you know that the People's National Party passing through the community, what kind of message are you sending? What type of message are you sending? Or maybe you guys believe, say, boy, it was just a little crowd. Boy, a PNP a pass through, so it's the regular PNP where you're going to see 150 person a campaign. We will roll out 20,000 people by now. Don't play with Paul Patmore and the people and the PNP and the comrades of South Trelawny. Don't play with us. We're not frightened so easy. I want you to know that. You're trying to scare us. That's what you guys used to. That's what you guys used to. If we come out and bad way up. But this time around, we will not allow ourselves to be bullied. So, Mr. Smith, next time don't do it. You're embarrassing your party. You're embarrassing your party. That's why we call for the political ombudsman. And it's now taken away and put in the office of the Prime Minister. So there's nothing that the JLP will do that the political ombudsman will say, boy, me see anything wrong with it. I don't see. And I hope when Mark Golding become the Prime Minister of Jamaica, that's one of the things that I'm gonna ask him to fix. The office of the political ombudsman. It must not be in any way where compromise or seem to be biased. Yeah, man. Must not be seen to be biased. So it was not a good look. They were standing in front of a building that was taken away from the people. You know, right now we don't know if it was sold, we don't know if it rent, we don't know if they just give them, but it's locked up when people want to use it. And my people, my citizens have to right now be keeping street dance. When that place was built, that's whenever we could use it for our meetings, whenever we want to keep events, that's where we used to have it. At one time I have the Trelawny Carnival in that. The world class started right there. So promoters in the wait a bit, Louisville, Lime Tree, Limers, in the Limers division, down by Ulster Spring, who know the value of the Yam House. Are you still going to vote for this JLP MP? Are you? Are you guys crazy? You're gonna get up out of your house and see the destruction that this member of parliament have done have done to South Trelawny and allow Wayne Smith to tell you if you come out, give you 5,000 and a t-shirt and say come out, come wave flags. People, are you crazy? At the mouth of the lane that they stood with their flags. You know, to say, Wayne Smith rushing at the shop when he see the crowd coming and left them out there to embarrass himself. He man van running at the shop. They couldn't stand to see it. We wanted to see your guy's face. And where you run for? We just want to see your face. You know, should just stand up more and see the look on your face, man. We're not going to the shop for. It was at the mouth of Greentown. Greentown is a community that have the dam where that was set up by Bell Infante in the 70s under the PNP government, a PNP member of parliament. We set up the dam down by Greentown, set up a pump on it and pump the water up to Litchfield and gravity feed it down to wait a bit. That you people, after you come out and make mischief, you could have your water in your pipe where you could get a nice shower. But you were there hollering out for shower without no water and you not even realize. While you're crying out for shower, I want you to realize that you need water. Or you cry out for water, shower, and hate water. If you never hate water, you know that come out with your placard and say, we want water, let's demonstrate. Every citizen of South Trelawny should come out with placard and cry out for water. This is the same councillor who said that we're going to get water in our pipes before the election. The election is due in another 40 days. All now no work not started. He said the Prime Minister will be coming to cut ribbon and break ground because every citizen of the Limers Division will get water in their pipe. People, and that was a few months ago. He said that the work would start by May. The member of parliament said at the meeting in Albertown, said work will be start by the Monday. She said work will start the Monday, my people. These people are some three-card politicians, and that's what we want to get rid of out of Jamaica. The three-card politician them. What you know about water that you have to tell people so they will get water before the election. Yes, the people are going to get water, but it's under the leadership of Mark Golding with Paul Patmore as member of parliament. The people of Waitabit and Greentown must get water. It's a must. There's nothing where nobody can do. But if you never do it for 20 years, we have a member of parliament there that for 20 years she couldn't give them water. But election come and they are promising that within 60 days they're going to put the water that they couldn't deliver in 20 years. The people will get it before election. And the people then, because they give them Janko rum and roast cow, they say, yeah, we're going to get water. After 20 years, we're going to get water. Trelawny people, time is now for us to wake up. It's not about PNP or JLP. Let this election be about who do you want to represent you? Who do you feel will represent your community best? Who will stand up with you and fight for water? Who will fight for a fire station? You have a member of parliament who carry people come break ground. Every time an election come, they break ground for fire station. And all now, not even one black no late from 2017 till now. And then break ground 3 times already. But one thing I can tell you, my people, if they break ground, that means the money they got, contract they sign. Then they find the money. Money grant. People are South Trelawny. We have to ask, where is the money for the fire station? What are you do with the money for the fire station? That's the question that we want to ask. So every house we burn down in South Trelawny, the blame must be on the member of parliament. Because the money, if you don't break ground and you don't put up a picture, you don't show where it's going to look like. It wasn't one time, some 2 times. You don't change the photo and say, yes, I saw the picture, I go look. You know, can't come with no picture, this election come fool with. You know, can't do it. But people, my people, if you don't ever shame yesterday, me realize you don't never have no shame. You don't have nothing name shame. But you guys should be feeling really embarrassed yesterday. You should have. I never. Me feel shame for you. Know? I mean, I tell no lie. One of the. If you see the councillor there, was bad because me not expect much from him. Me not expect much from him. I don't expect much from him anymore. But when me look and see this church sister, when I look and see this church sister jaw up in her blouse and push out her belly and say, show her at her foot, me feel shame for her. When me look, me actually have to turn on my face. Me couldn't look on her because this is somebody that I have a lot of love for. Me just hope, say boy, they don't make. Because you say if they're around dirty people long enough, they will get dirty too. And she's allowing the type of people where she associate herself with to destroy her. And she has so much potential, she has so much to offer to South Trelawny. So much to offer to South Trelawny. And I'm watching, I continue to watch this young woman destroy herself for politics. It's all about the money, it's all about the two. But don't ever destroy it. There's a thing called character. You have to try and hold on upon that. Because anytime you destroy that, no amount of money can clean it up. No amount of money. Yeah, man. I was putting up a board at Mendistown Gate. And a young man come out and say, boy, I don't want no PNP board instead of in front of them place. Because, and he started to tell me, say, boy, how much money you have, and you have more money than me. But I would say to that young man, you are so poor that the only thing that you have over Paul Patmore is money. That's how poor you are. You're so poor that the only thing you have more than Paul Patmore is money. And that's why I tell you, we're not frightened so easy. No. So we are in the election season, and we will be going around putting up our board, not on anyone's premises, but like some government properties, like some bus stops, and using some light poles like everybody else. And I can tell you that just around a week or so after the election, Paul Patmore will be sending his team to clean up all our PNP boards. All PNP boards we have moved. Every single board. So don't worry yourself. So young, to that labor right man. To that labor right man at Mendistone Gate. Just live with it. You're gonna have 2 months to live with it. We'll be sending our men as member of parliament. We're gonna clean up the entire place. Paul Patmore believe it, we have to clean up South Trelawny. You know. And we're gonna make sure that South Trelawny, or maybe I can't say all in my first year. Not all, but most of South Trelawny must be clean. Must be clean. It's really the responsibility of the parish council. But with what we have now, when you look at the mayor and the quality councillors that we have, persons who don't want to listen, persons who are so divided because their leader, the MP, tell them, say, watch out, if you don't talk to Patmore, I don't know, you know. So far, the only one when now so have to hide and talk and call to me is Mr. Davis down by Albertown. It look like him put on his own pot, man. So it look like after the 4 of them and him put on his own pot. Because I don't see how somebody could have come, when you come from South Trelawny, would have look for people, them the 4 man that were from South Trelawny and tell them, so watch out. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to, I don't want to say not talk to Patmore. I want to say to these 4 councillors, I'm going to show you, when I become member of parliament, I'm going to show you how member of parliament respect councillors. Good night. You're on live.
Am I?
Yes. Is live you want to talk to me?
Jesus. No, I didn't know it was on live.
Yes. All right. Later then. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man.
Okay. All right.
Yes, my people. So if you want to, you can just call me at 443-876-443-2153. If you want to talk to me about the event yesterday evening. Now we're talking about the event because we were on the road. So when you hear me talking about what the councillor from the Limehouse division did when they call in people, give them money and t-shirt, and I know like say boy they can say I like what but one little youth we always up a Litchfield playfield. Not so right, you know. In come and in show, we say boy they give him $500, one t-shirt and 2 armband. His duty was the only duty we have was to come out on the main Wednesday when the PNP are passed. This is a little sick youth. And I can tell you, say the councillor never one day try to take up this little youth and carry go a doctor. One of these small, he have him vote though. Just around 19-year-old, but he's one of those small kids. If I see him, I don't text him, maybe he's a 12-year-old or so. But they never try to help this little boy. They don't know which party he live, they don't know which party he eat. They know say boy, yes, I come out of a labourite family. But what we do when we book persons with challenges, what we try to do is show them love, show them respect. Try to make sure that they stay as safe as possible. And that's why I'm inviting the councillor. Because I hear me talk about, I see come up and do nastiness. So I can't even mention say the MP. Tell him to do it. Because he's a big man, he's a man that was in his church, respectable man. I don't know what make him choose to left out of church. And believe say he couldn't carry Jesus with him. I don't know why some people believe say boy Christians cannot be in politics. We want some Christians in politics. So when the Christians come in politics, they're not backside. We want some decency, we want some cleansing. The political system right now in Jamaica needs some cleansing. You know? So if we can get some Christians who come in as Christians and stay as Christians, what a joy it would be. What would happen is like you don't have nobody now. I tell some people, boy, you know, say the PNP I come through tomorrow. So at 2 o'clock, him on the road I climb light post. Suppose he jump off a ladder in a night. With politician lie, the Mama D lie down in her bed 2 o'clock. The man upon light post I put up a nail up cloth. When MP lie down in her bed asleep. Eh? You see how for black Marcus Garvey call them house slaves, man. A house slave them. Then even though them know, all of them know say Paul Patmore at this time, might be not the next 5 years now. At this time it's the better of the two. Paul Patmore is the one where we see boy could have moved South Trelawny from one level to the next. But them believe say boy they must fight against it. They must fight against it. These are the slaves them we are talking about. Run down the black man and catch him and can't go sell him to white man. That's our Trelawny. They know say, yes, Paul Patmore best one, yes. And him a go give you water. And him a make sure say we have water. And him a go deal with the land title him for over all side. Because I know the JLP did start the all side project, you know, it's a Michael Manley thing. Them not have no interest in that because according to them they not fulfill Michael Manley's dream. So that's why in 2025 the PNP is gonna win South Trelawny, and we're gonna make sure that we fight and work hard to make sure so the people in an outside and the outside property get their land title. We are make sure so we do that. We're gonna make sure. That's why I'm saying to the people of our outside, we want to empower you by you having your land title, where if you want money, you can go to a bank with your title, go borrow your money. Your grandparents dead left the land, you know. But maybe your grandparents never tell you, say, a Michael Manley give them a land. Or in some instances, your grandparents buy from somebody where Michael Manley give the land. So no, nobody now have no title. That is why it's so important that you need to vote for Paul Patmore, somebody who understands the system. We're passionate about South Trelawny. We're passionate about our place. You have a member of parliament who decide that this is my last term. I'm just gonna win it for the JLP. And I say, all right. But Paul Patmore, on the other hand, is saying, this is my beginning. This is the beginning of great things for South Trelawny. This is the beginning of great things for South Trelawny. She says she wants to win it for the JLP. I want to win this one for the people of South Trelawny. For the past 4 or 5 elections, the JLP win 5 and the people lose 5. The people have lost all the elections in South Trelawny for the past 25 years. Devroy, good night, Devroy.
Night, Mr. Patmore.
Yeah, man, boy, go on. Bless up, my brother, bless up.
It's been a while, you know?
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. There, we have a wonderful day yesterday. I think we send a good message. We send a good message to the voters who feel that we never have enough comrades in South Trelawny to win the election.
Okay.
We bring out some people so they can say, boy, PNP is alive and well in South Trelawny. So we are ready. So it's really to make sure that persons know that Paul Patmore can win. So all of the labor I said with I say Patmore can't win. I don't know where they get that from. Because when me there run as councillor, me hear them say no independent can win no election in Jamaica. Then me hear them and say, boy, nobody can beat the JLP in the Limas division. And we hold them and flag them and win them by over almost 700 votes as an independent councillor. This time around, it will be no different. Because the same set of people still sit down, instead of putting in some work, what they will do is just kind of continue to say, boy, you can't win Mama D. But at the same time, Mama D now get up, go beg the little man up the road, say, give me another chance. She just sit down in her yard and I send some man, go say, go up at the yard, they go tell him, say, Mama D, I beg me vote. And the uncle thing them can do is say, promise you a little thing. Promise you a thing. So the other day, I see them calling people and I say, boy, you know, come for your t-shirt, come for your 5,000. People, is that in a word? Are that in a word? We worth much more than that, my people. So Trelawny is not for sale. What they do over the years, they keep you hungry for 4.5 years. And then for the last 6 months, they come and rub like a butter in your mouth. And then say, yes, Master God come. That's how hungry you were. Paul Patmore will be here to serve you from Lina Parish to and want you to know. Land to Stewart Town, Paul Patmore is here to represent you as your member of parliament, as something we may take serious. I asked about the salary, and that's the amount when me hear say for the salary, me say yes, me will satisfy with that. When me see some people who can't even read, turn MP and councillor, I get more pay. A teacher some of the time a teacher we sit down in a classroom 5 days a week for 8 hours. I have to work 5 months to get for them salary. Yes, sir? And most of them, some of them I hear about one politician, him go to parliament 1 time for the year. I hear about some we go 6 times, 7 times out of 52. Or it might be 40, because they don't have some holidays. Yeah, man. The system have to change. And it only can change if the people say it have to change. You have to change. Yeah, man. Some mystery, and you know have to change the thing, you know. And you know have to change, man. You know have to stop telling yourself, say, boy, no, because you're born, come see your grandparents I vote for the party there. All when I want dog come, you go vote for him. No, me not like them argument there. Me not like them argument there. You need to force the leadership of your party to send good candidates at all times. Yeah, man, it's a both side thing not about. Force them to send good candidates. So that's why yeah, man, bless. Yes.
Yeah, man, I'm so going yesterday, man. Boy, I tell you.
Yeah, man.
Just the day if it just coming up.
Yeah, man.
Just the day if it just coming up, man. Because me know you have to do it, you know. Me tell them, you know. Me tell them, man, me have a bridging up there. But the man has stiff out anymore. Come, and me I say, brother, me don't know, you know. But me I say, don't make that change, and a blessing the left you in a virgin.
Yeah, man.
And the man I tell me, say, boy, me not make you leave me. Me say, brother, you know, have the body of your own big man, you know. You go do what you have to do. Because 30 odd years,
you want to
not go and feel this stuff.
Yeah, man.
You see? So me I say,
come in our box, Eve. Come in our box. Yeah, man.
Me I tell him, say, Mr. Patmore, the man for the job, and the man of the vision and the plan and the policy.
Yeah, man.
Brother, sir. make your voice in the earth. Go with the man, Virgin, and go and get on yourself active, brother.
Yeah, man.
Mama D last in herself, yesterday,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
She last, because me tell them, me say watch the bomb the way you see with Patmore come with.
Yeah, man. Me don't know if you did, me don't know how much persons you feel the earthquake though. One earthquake dropped yesterday, you did not, you don't have any feeling. When Mark Golding rolling in the 4 o'clock hours, there one earthquake. One earthquake move, man, in Jamaica. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, one little earthquake move. All people at town I tell me say they feel it.
The big,
Yeah,
the
man.
big one shaking at Alberton Square.
Yeah? Yeah, man.
Big one shaking at Alberton Square.
Yeah, man.
The one that you drop yesterday, hello, good evening. The one that you drop yesterday, you see?
Yeah.
That is not an earthquake, that is a bomb, a world bomb that dropped.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mama D, me tell her, I said, look out, Mama D. You don't stand no chance because you have a big ass out high power stable, brother. You
Yeah,
drop
man.
it on them.
Hey, sir.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Sir
man.
P, my vehicle was like this. My vehicle was the sixth vehicle there in the party leader yesterday. Going to Alberton.
Okay, okay.
And when the party leader got through and me come out, because me know, me never got cool out to come back at the meeting. So me nobody follow him, me just cut back. He said, I got 6 vehicles, motorcade and I call motorcade, but. I come here, just wait for the bomb till the bomb come. You see when the man them see the vehicle and start roll through, me just see you, them just pack up and just step with themselves to box.
Yeah, man. Oh, so can me come when me walk in, me notice the councillor, me come down, come see the councillor, you know. Me see the councillor all the time.
Yes, man, I lift up, man. Him did the review them attack, you know, and he just lift up, you know.
Sorry, my boss. Let's see a man like Vice of the Nation in there, you know. Vice, go on, pull your mic and make we hear something, no, brother. Or you just
No, man, we're not ready for voice. No, man, voice good, man. No, man, you're alright, you're alright.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Namri.
P?
Yes.
Ask those comrades to slow down a little bit because I was led to consecrate this live with prayer tonight.
Okay, man.
So I'll ask them to give me a few minutes so that I can place you and others before Almighty God, all right?
Thank you.
After your prayer, I want to say something, Anne-Marie.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Evangelist Anne-Marie.
Go to Jehovah God.
Yes, go ahead, Anne.
Go ahead, Banam.
Your mic unmute, Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, I'm here to mic.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, it's unmuted.
Yes.
All right. Eternal God and our righteousness. Tonight, Lord God, we acknowledge that we are nothing before you. We acknowledge without you, mighty God, we are a complete failure. Without you, Jesus, there is nothing that we can do. And so tonight, Lord, we invite you in our spaces tonight. We invite you on this live, mighty God. You know, oh God, the hearts of your people tonight. And so, mighty God, I place them before you. But so, Lord, we place Mr. Patmore, Paul Patmore. You know him by name, you know him by nature. You know what he's about for the people of Southern Trelawny and its environs. And so, mighty God, I pray that you cover him under your blood. I pray, mighty God, that you back every forces of evil darkness that is over him, God, by the hands of the evildoers. Tonight, mighty God, I pray that you cut down every arrows, every spears, and every dart that is said, oh God, about him. Mighty God, I pray that, oh God, you unctionize your Holy Spirit. Cover him, mighty God, with your wings of protection tonight. Remember his household, mighty God. I place them even in your care, God. Remember his business, Jehovah God. I pray that you dispatch your holy angel in and about the 4 corners of his building, mighty God. I pray, God, that no weapon that the enemy might form in any form, fashion, shape, or size will come nigh him tonight, Lord. But God, you'll rise him up like wings of an eagle tonight, oh God. Be his master, be his guide, be his king, be his shepherd tonight, mighty God, as he set to lead the people of South Trelawny. Mighty God, I pray that you instill the true values and the good values that he speaks about, mighty God, and so that he can go out and do the work effectively. Mighty God, if there's any sickness in his body, Lord God, I pray for healing and deliverance. Be with us continuous, Lord. We tell you thanks in no other name, but in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, in the name of the blessed Holy Spirit. Have your own way. I tell you thanks in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Yes. Just a minute,
Thank you,
Shane.
Anne-Marie.
Just a
Thank
minute,
you, thank
Shane.
you,
Yeah,
thank you.
just a minute, Shane.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Patmore,
Yes.
I just needed to know in order who was there first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, so we don't skip over anybody.
Oh,
Because I came on a little late.
Dave Roy was there for a long time. But we can start off with Shane. I don't think Shane finished. It's Shane and Simity. And then we can go back to Dave Roy. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Anybody can go ahead, Mr. Pat.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I just sit down, just big you up.
Yes.
I just
Okay.
sit down, big you up, tell people because the job well done, and we see the work for them yesterday,
Yeah.
and show that you are for the people. Because
Yes.
if it wasn't for the people, they wouldn't come out yesterday.
Yes.
They wouldn't come out at all. And I
Yes.
see a lot of young people also.
Yeah, man.
That is the key
That's a
to-
good
a lot
sign.
of young people
That's
there.
a good sign. That's a good
Lots of
sign.
them.
Yeah, man.
So them see the sign, them see the greatness in you,
Yes.
and that's why them come out. So you have to just keep and motivate them, do the right thing, you keep on the good work you're doing, and boy, I may tell you, say, you will dare until you feel like leave.
Yes.
If you give the people what they want, they won't refuse it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
man.
that.
True.
Because that is why they put in there now.
Yeah, man.
But
Good
things that they see
representation.
where them can do it for them own, them have you to do it for them.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We say we drive on the road.
What I done in my barn.
Yeah.
I see me show up yesterday.
Yes. We say me drive.
Remember say you do good before you go in a politics in a big boss.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Most of the people know that. Even the
Come and read a plea yesterday, man.
Yeah, man. He was pleased.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. Well, I could hear what user, because user is just here. I don't know if I'm an original user where come on at night time. User. I could hear you because I don't like when I don't see no picture no man. Or no name.
Yeah, man, I'm
Are you see man? Okay.
I'm me, man.
Yeah, man. All right.
That was good. I'm not going to listen right now because I'm not drive right now. So.
Okay, so we are borrowing box a little bit here. We are going to borrow a box a little bit, so you can just, that's if anybody else want to come on. Like how you drive, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, boss. Bless up.
Yes,
We also be back as a partner. We're good.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, man.
yes, sir, Pierre just wants to respect again. I may give somebody the box so man can make them talk.
Yeah, all right, my brother. Bless up, man. Bless up. One love.
If anything, we can jump on back.
Yeah, man. No problem, boss. Thank you. So, yes. Shane, you finished with your point? Hold on. I don't know if Shane finished. You finished, Shane? Make your point.
Yeah, man, I said on two little piece and jump out of the back seat.
Yeah, man.
Other people are coming and them. I like the good look where you're going, see?
Yes.
I did expect this, and I like me surprised about it. Me know because you put in the work, and you're blessed youth, and me know say the thing I go through, and it have to be. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
So all respect I love, and me I say me respect Trelawny.
Yes.
Come out. You understand me? The work done, my friend. Just go and do what you do.
Yeah.
Bless up yourself, and God go with your ass and the comrades.
Yeah, man. One love, my brother.
Peace and bless and me out. Yeah,
Yeah, man. You can come in back anytime you feel like you're coming back still. You know?
Yeah, man. But me have to exit because I'm waiting for people.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
You understand it?
All right. Yes. Voice of a Nation, you want to say something before? What go and say, Voice?
Night.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man. Welcome, man.
Mr. Patmore.
Yeah, man. Blessing, man. Blessing.
I can tell you that I have seen this coming long time because, as I tell you, I've never met you in person, but my trip to South Trelawny has been many trips. And the conditions that I've seen South Trelawny in, at one point I couldn't believe it was a Labour right in power in South Trelawny. Because when I travel Lamas and go over Bow, all of them places, you know where me attack. No water, water hole me see the people them use. And I think it was 2018. I made my last visit to South Trelawny. And I asked them how them do this. Them say one man named Patmore give them water. And me I face it to the people, them the people no water represented in the parliament. If people them in a one spell will just cover in your eye. That election after election, and they stick with the same person, and the person we are holding on hand and go no water. I represent, that is the man. So, we're happy to reach this stage where you can truly serve the people. And God himself knows what he's doing. Nothing ever happened before the right time. And this is the time the master called it to serve. Because you have a track record of service. Continue to do it, and victory is already there. So big up yourself, and congratulations, and we look forward for a bigger celebration whenever that date is announced.
Yeah.
And much love and respect. I did number me before 443 here one.
Yes, that's my number.
All right.
Yeah, man. And I only use one number, only one number.
All right.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
worry, yourself. Vice of the Nation will link you up and your mother and your people.
All right.
Much respect and all the best in the future.
Yes.
I eat back now. Fear, big up yourself.
Yes.
Big up.
Cleve, you can go ahead. Unmute your mic.
Good night, brother Patmore.
Yes, good. Go on, my brother. Blessed, man. Blessed.
Yeah, it was a good look. The clips I get, it was a good look and good vibe.
Yes.
And see a lot of people, and it was nice. It was a good look, good vibes.
Yes.
But the thing I'm gonna say, the JLP, you know, they are gonna come through and keep a rally.
Yes.
So when they put up all those green flag right in the center of the town and that can't win election, why they do that? And they know you're coming through, they know the rally is gonna be there, and they just put up that. What that signify?
It just show that Patmore is strong. And the person who do the marketing not even understand, so it show weakness. It show how weak they are and how they still believe in themselves.
Because that was signify nothing, because when I look at the videos, right now the town there was about 4 flags, green flags.
Yeah, man, a holy man. They come up overnight, the night before, and just dab the place with the green flags. But even the labor them vex over it,
Yeah, because I think
most of the labor them vex about it.
Hurt about it.
Yeah, man. Most of the labor them don't feel good about it. The person who advise them does not advise them well. They used to that kind of old politics where they cut out of fashion. Because one thing we can tell them, anytime they pass through, we not help promote them. Because if people see a go on and a make case and I put up their flags there at 2 o'clock at night, you're there on light post, people are going to ask what happened. Me no want nobody know say you're coming. So anytime Andrew Willis are coming, if me can whisper and tell somebody say nah come, that me want. Me not promote him coming to South Trelawny. So a lot of people might be not even know say Mark Golden come. At 2 of them I call up people and I say, come for one shot, come for one 5,000. Mark Golden come. Yeah, man, but we do it for kind of to get a feel of how the people are respond to Paul Patmore. Because when you have persons who ask you for your shirt, it means a lot to me. You're driving in one community, nobody not ask you for no shirt, nobody not want your armband. It has, me watch body language, all of those things. When we are doing the motorcade, what I watch is to see how the people in Panic hillside up a yard up there, so I respond when they see Mark Gold in a pass. So motorcade is important for the candidate to see which party he stand. Yeah, man, we could have count the little pockets of a labor right there when we pass through.
May I request you come into your life?
Yeah.
Well, you don't let me eat.
So you're not E now? So you're not E now? Yeah, talk, so me no
I
know.
watched you last night. I go on
Mr.
good, man.
Patmore, Wagwan.
Everything good.
Oh, hold on a second.
Everything good.
Hold on a second.
Hold
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 on a
on.
second.
Christiana,
Hold on a
Hold on,
second,
one
please. Hold on a
minute.
second. There was
Yeah.
somebody speaking. Hold on a second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
No problem. Just hold on a second. No problem.
Yeah.
That was said, Comrade Patmore.
Yes, yes.
You like how you go on, man. I watched you last night, man. I go on good, man.
Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man, yeah man. It was a good
Respect
vibes.
to everybody on the panel, especially to Antifaith. A lady there always everywhere now. She's a good cover and support the thing, you know.
Yes man, yes man.
Big up Antifaith.
Bless up yourself, comrade, brother.
Linnell, man, Linnell.
Man, you know, the name, man.
So, Trelawny,
Yes.
no vote for the growth and expansion of the community and keep the community moving.
Yeah man.
Ensure to make the right choice and vote for Comrade Paul Patmore for a better community. I know Comrade Patmore will make it work.
Yes, yes.
Because I say I to your boss and
Yeah man, one love
respect
man. Appreciate it, man.
man.
Yeah man, yeah man. And the hunger can get better, you know, because we are going to continue to touch it up a little.
Yeah man, turn up the thing.
Yeah man. Because a lot of persons don't really know, you know, there might be some people might see me as a newcomer, but I'm not new to politics still. I'm not new to politics. So they are going to see. Yeah man.
The green flag we put up in Nigeria, I don't know, pay it no mind.
No man, not at all, not at all. If I myself, I did one of our flags today, you know.
No,
They would have tear it down. No man, we not do that. We not do that, man. That's at the level of leadership that the PNP bring to the table right now. That orange flags couldn't do this so if it was a JLP meeting. I tell you, they would have tear it down for me.
Yeah, me or somebody was saying in the background, if it was a JLP meeting, an orange flag couldn't do that.
No man, no orange flags couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but we are sure them that we know say flags can't vote, man. Yes, flags can't vote. They make around 5,000 flags. And I know say they not expect them to get 5,000 votes this time.
After Cleve, you can go ahead and talk after Cleve. Okay, Miss Annette.
Yes.
So congratulations to South Trelawny.
Yes,
And
yes.
I was saying to ensure to make the right choice and vote wisely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So big up yourself, comrade.
One love.
Good while now, you know, Eve.
Yes.
Miss Faith, me think you talk already. Me think you talk already. But true, Cleve did not talk, and them other two people come on. So if you want to give Cleve a couple more minutes, and then you can jump on, and then Miss Annette jump on.
Even she go on,
No man, Cleve good enough. Cleve
I
has spent some
finished.
time.
Okay, go
No man,
ahead.
Cleve can stay there a little man. So we go on with different topic. One Cleve help me deal with
I
them.
just
Yeah.
want to say, big up yourself, my brother.
Yes.
Respect and love all the time. So, Trelawny, you have it locked, and Mama D, time expire. You have the win, and we will rally around you. Big up yourself.
Yes.
Enough love.
Yes. And I want to say thanks to all the comrades who, from outside of Trelawny, who came over to, as speakers, people could just come over to support Paul Patmore.
Yeah, man.
You know, I really
Trelawny,
appreciate it. Yeah, man. North Trelawny, my friend them for Northeast Manchester, everybody who can show the respect, because we have been going around visiting other constituencies. You know, we pay our dues. You know, we show respect to every candidate out there, you know, and as long as we can reach somewhere, we always try to, you know. So I just want to say thanks to every citizen, every comrade, every citizen at Trelawny who came out. Not everybody we can say a comrade, you know. We have a lot of laborites who say, boy, Mr. Patmore, may I come for you. And I also appreciate that. People look for me and say, Mr. Patmore, me a laborite, but I give you the X. Maybe just feel so you are the better person at this time. At this time. One person they have, the person running against me is telling them that he might try winning to give somebody. That's how powerful she thinks she is. She are going to win against somebody. She going to win this one for the JLP. Paul Patmore is saying, I'm going to win this one for the people of South Trelawny so that they can get water, that we can take back the Yam House, the community center in Albertown. I'm saying it must be handed over to the back to the citizens and wait a bit. That means if we have a meeting, we must be able to keep it in the community center and wait a bit. Yes, we're gonna still maintain that training center that they have for the heart. But it can't just lock after when heart close, it can't lock up for the entire time. I don't want to have a community center where close on a weekend. So Saturday and Sunday the community center close because they are using it just for the heart program. We want to make sure that we can have different activities in Albertown on a weekend when no school and keep. We have youth club. We have maybe different community groups coming into the area. We can accommodate them at the community center. So Paul Patmore is going to make sure that we take back the Albertown Community Center and hand it back to the community at Albertown. So it must be used for the heart school. We can use it in the evening. In the night, we can have a adult learning thing go on. We can do a computer for adults, all of those things. If the PNP want to have meeting, they must know who have the key. The same people that will keep the key now can keep the key same way. So I don't want nobody believes that through them are labor right when Paul Patmore will come and say, boy, you have to hand over the key. No. You guys have been doing a wonderful job in taking care of the property, and I respect that the place look clean, the place look nice. But what we are saying, just like when how in the days, remember say the community center was there where if somebody have a funeral and have no way for church, then could come at the community center. If the PNP want to keep a meeting, all you have to do is find out which part the key there and you get the key fee and use the place. We want to set up a management committee for that community center. We manage it. So if you are going to have a meeting, you can pay a small fee to use the meeting, like a private entity want to use it. But like a youth club, the youth club members know say, boy, they are going to help to manage that community center. And we deal with it. The same persons who are doing it, they wouldn't have to be part of it because they are doing a good job. But because chemists did just come and turn up one day, and chemists and Mama D just turn up and say, boy, we're going to take this community center and turn it into a heart school. Nobody, no question asked, no meeting with nobody. Everybody have to just agree. You know agree? Who no agree? Who no agree? Mr. Me, I use this for community center. Who no agree? That are the type of vibes. But Paul Patmore is saying that the Albertown division does not have a community center at the moment. Even though one was given to us from in the 60s. Paul Patmore, as your member of parliament, gonna make sure that we set up that community center in Albertown. It must be used for the heart school and also a community center where persons can use that building as the need arises. It could be from a political, it could be schools, different schools, but it must be available to the community. Don't tell me, say, me have a community center in Albertown and the people, if they want to keep something, they have to find money to go rent down a G-Read. Me no business with that. Renting somewhere down a G-Read, it must be a choice where persons take. I must not be forced to rent down a G-Read when we have a community center in Albertown. Paul Patmore, as your representative, will not sit back and allow those things to happen. The days of chemists is over in South Trelawny. And they have to realize that Paul Patmore, and the people of South Trelawny will be taking over the community center and hand it back to the people. The art school must be a part of it. We're even going to improve on the art school because it now is more like a JLP school. I want it to be art must be in charge of that school. Art must be in charge. But we want it where we can have a learning program in the evening for adults. That's what I want for Albertown. We're going to make sure so we fix up Albertown. Paul Patmore and the citizens of Albertown is coming to fix up the Albertown, including every single labourite in Albertown. Because the 5 will benefit from it. Them have to just understand so you go. This is not about no one family, a control, and nobody feels a boy. We want to make sure. So, Albertown people, are you going to sit back and allow your community not to have a community center? Are you going to sit down? Yeah, man. Are you going to sit down? You're going to sit down and allow that?
Hold on, Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
Miss Annette, you can go ahead and talk. You can take the mic, unmute your mic, Miss Annette.
Yeah, man.
Okay, wait.
You want to tap in to speak? All right. If you, hold on, just a minute. As persons on YouTube, if Lataya, if you want to talk, you can just, all you have to do is call, you can dial the number 876-443-2153. 876-443-2153. So you can dial the number. 876-443-2153. Yeah, just give me a ring. Lataya. Yes, go ahead.
Good night, Comrade Patmore.
Yes, good night. Good night, Miss Annette.
Yes, Annette from South Manchester.
Oh, yes.
One Comrade Annette Lewis from South Manchester.
Okay.
One question may I have to ask you. You have already coffin there for the doll was it not woman up there?
No man, no, we are not that type of politician. We don't we take with politics. No man, we take with politics. We take our thing too seriously because we're not just because I'm in the funeral industry and part of that. So we don't play with casket like that. We don't take certain things with joke.
You know me, no,
we wouldn't do that either. We wouldn't do that. We are not like that, you know. So what we're gonna do, because after, as me tell you, after it's announced by around 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock on election night, we'll make sure that it must be one South Trelawny.
Yes.
That is one of the reasons why we need to get rid of Marissa Dalrymple out of South Trelawny. She is the divider. That's somebody who believes in dividing our people. So if you have PNP and have somebody at jail, labor right, you mustn't deal. I am saying at the end of that election, we will be one. So it won't be about laughing after each other, because if me laugh at my brother and my sister, me I go laugh after. Me I go laugh after my cousin. Me I laugh after my children, them classmate, my classmate. No. The only way South Trelawny can build, every citizen have to come together. So they have to understand that Paul Patmore, even though you never vote for me, you vote for the JLP. I will be setting up an office in Albertown. Somewhere in Albertown. I don't identify the place. Where that office must be separate from the PNP office. It must be a member of parliament office to serve the people of South Trelawny. The only reason why somebody will be at the door to ask you for your ID is just to make sure that you're from South Trelawny. As long as you're from South Trelawny, you're welcome. Even if you're not from South Trelawny, but when it comes to the benefits, whatsoever we have in South Trelawny, through the member of parliament, when we get for South Trelawny people, it will stay in South Trelawny. So not because you have been voting for me for the PNP for 50 years, you're going to tell me that you have a grandson that lives in Maypen, but you want to have farmer card for him and you're supposed to get it because you live at Trelawny and you have voted for 50 years. Under the leadership of Paul Patmore in South Trelawny, if you're not from South Trelawny, you cannot get one of the South Trelawny farmer card. Because we have too much young people in South Trelawny crying out for opportunities. When that person live over in a Maypenny, also down a Maypenny a beg for one farmer card too. And some of the time, he might go end up get 2 farmer card and sell one. Because I hear some horror stories of farmer card a sell for even as high as $250,000. So that simply means that a poor man picnic will never get a chance to get a farmer card. Because if you're in a position where you can lego a food and run a food, you can't get a farmer card. So those are the things where Paul Patmore going to make sure. So that's why there's a lot of persons that will not vote for Paul Patmore. I expect around 4,005 persons will not vote for me in the next election. They will vote for the JLP. Yes, good night. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Paul Patmore here. Hold on. Those on TikTok, just a minute. Yeah. Yes, go ahead. You have a question?
Oh, I apologize. I thought I was on the chat.
Yeah, man. Yes, you're on it. You're on it. Sorry, you're on it. You're on.
All right, Mr. Patmore.
Yes.
I don't have a question. I just want to applaud you.
Yes. All right, just you know if you can turn off one of the something. You listen. I mean, if you listen to TV also. You can just turn
on another device. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
I just want to applaud you for your efforts in the constituency.
Yes.
I see you have a very good vision, and I'm very impressed by your leadership.
Yes.
And the vision that you have for the constituency. I must say that I am in support of the community center in Waiterbait, the reopening of the community center in Waiterbait and in other towns where it can really benefit the young people as it relates to educating them in remedial classes and basic learning. So thank you very much for your hard work and your dedication to our constituency.
Thank you.
Your efforts are really making an impact, a positive impact.
Thank you.
On the young people. You're truly an inspiration.
Yes. Yeah, man, we have to fight. We have to fight for them.
And political aspirants in the constituency.
Yes.
Big up yourself, Mr. Patmore. You're firm and strong. I salute you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man, and as she mentioned that, you can imagine, wait a bit, the Larmas division, look, Larmas division, so we're talking about from Highgate Hall straight to wire fence, not even one community center. We have the Yama House, which is a multi-purpose center, which what we could have. We have space there where we could play games, we could have events and all of those things. And the people them take away and give them friend. Rather can't give you no argument about, when we ask, nobody don't know, everybody type lip. Thank God in another 2 months we're going to have a minister of agriculture where we can take up a phone and say, Minister, we need some investigation on what is happening with the Yam House in Waiterbait. We, the people of Waiterbait and South Trelawny, if it means going to court, we have to get back the Yam House. It was built by Brasco. And I wouldn't be surprised if when you look, here, you see a man come with land title saying own it. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. The thing that hurt me the most is that the man locked up the place for some 5 years now. Or more. And persons are saying, you're not using the place. All you have to do, like if we want to keep an event, instead of we have to keep it on the road. Rent us. We are willing to pay for it. It's the government property. It locked up for 5 years. And the citizens are saying, we are willing to pay you. Mean as your friend give you it. We are willing to pay you to use it. The man said, no, no. We have to, and that's why I'm saying to the people who wait a bit, make sure you help, play your part to make sure Sir Paul Patmore go in as your member of parliament, go find out what happened to the Yam House. Some of to labor right, if you see the truth and know say something wrong. When Devon McDaniel was member of parliament, the community was in charge. When Doreen Chin was member of parliament, the community was in charge of the Yam House. When Lyndell Frater was the member of parliament, the community was in charge. When Brasco Lee was member of parliament, the community was in charge of the Waitabit Yam House. Under this present member of parliament, they take it and then give it to their friend. And a period that we see what go on. And when we talk, they say we bad mind. Yes, we bad mind, because we don't have no friend. I don't have no friend in a high places. My friends are the little promoter. We want to keep an event, and if you keep it on the road. And the police are telling him, say, boy, I'm not give you no permit. Because you're not no proper place to keep your dance and your round robin. Those are my friends. My friends are that little old lady who, if we did move, put the Waitabit post office out of Yam House, she would not have to get drive, left one Greentown, go find drive, if we go all the way up alarm as we collect our little pension. Those are my friends. So is that no joke thing? So you know, come out, come stand up with your placard and cry out for party. About shower. When you don't have no water. Every minute you know, come up with your flags. Make man drive on in big van. You know, in a shop drinking soda, and you know, out a door, a bun in a sun hat about shower. You know, should have come out with a placard in the same breath. That same energy use up if you say water. Water. That are the voice I want to hear. Water. But you know, shower. Without water in your pipe. Where the people up at Beverly Hills have water. The people over in Manchester have water. The people down in North Trelawny have water. And you don't have none. But you know, a shower. Did you know that the community where you live in, not even one fire hydrant, that if you have a fire in a Waitabit, outside, wire fence, lime tree, not even one fire hydrant you don't have. But you come out a shower with your counselor. Madam Christian lady, where did you out there, I lift up your blouse? Did you know that not even 1 ounce of treated water is available for the people of the Limehouse division? But to sit down with that same councillor was supposed to provide treated water for the citizens. And said not even 1 ounce, not even as much as 1 ounce of treated water for the entire Limehouse division. And call me and tell me, say a lie, and tell you, show me which part in a Limehouse division there's a treated water for the people. Show me. But you know, come out a shower, and not even 1 ounce of treated water you don't have. On your way, if you go down there with your placard, you should have stop up by Kojo and see the heap of garbage and fire the people who have to light up there. But you're on the same councillor who is responsible for garbage collection. Sit down there, but you know, a shower with green armband for disturb Paul Patmore while coming through. You know, you guys are a disgrace to South Trelawny. And that it is in, because the only thing you can see is $5,000. $5,000 is the biggest thing you can see. You know, just don't have no shame. You should be embarrassed. And we have some senior people where the least a little thing they call me and I complain, Mr. Patmore, you're too harsh. I have my justice leader, you know, my mother, the lady who teach me hold me hand and teach me for right oh. The least a little thing. If a road block up, she call and quarrel. But I can't believe me know say that lady don't call the JLP, the counselor, and those persons who out there a push up placard about shower. Then don't call them and say, we no gone out there gone there, you know, say not embarrass the woman. That lady I get as much beaten as already, you know. She's been disgraced already. What more, you know, call long upon her, more judgment. She cannot take no more. You know, go sit down, anybody who in charge of marketing, go and sit down. You know, not make no sense. You know, just don't understand. Your guys, you know, not make no point. Every time, you know, do something like that, you know, lose points. Most of the labor right them begs with enough to do it. They feel say you don't have no vision. What you need to do, come up with a campaign plan. Patmore them a pass through with them campaign. Go and get a counter for it. You putting up, you 10 you know, stand up with one green. Cannot overshadow 2,000 persons on the road. They will trample you. They are going to walk over you. You know not going to look like nothing, man. That's why when the couple where they down Albert Town, what are the man we call it in 5,000? You don't realize say him and a PNP crowd him there enjoy himself. The man say never know say them a foolishness say they can't come out of the condo. The man in there upon the stage they have him in a green shirt, take off the green shirt and give him one orange one. The man collecting $5,000. He say he never know say that they tell him say if he come up, come in our town, give him one t-shirt and 5,000 and say come up. But when 5,000 people are come, 10 of them can overshadow them. So you don't stop. Stop it. These people have no vision. You know water in a green town. But you know find time to come push a fair wave banner. One thing me know. How the lime tree people them have to run for a lime tree. And go buck because they couldn't find a nice little gathering up a lime tree. So you know if you move from a lime tree, go down and wait a bit. So that's you could have make up because it didn't look like it was only if my own 5 iron up a lime tree and 5 down and wait a bit. When you stand up a lime tree and look down at lower and see the judgment down there. Everybody now run go for. So I must say so they call the council and say, come. We need backup. They look dreadful for you. This year no look good, you know, come. Hey. Yeah, man.
Mr. P,
Yes.
I want to add a few sentiments to your life and get off because I'm at work.
Yes.
So first and foremost, I have to applaud you. Man of a vision, man with the plan, and man who mean so Trelawny and its environment well. All right?
Yes.
Secondly, it doesn't matter what you do because we're a very ungrateful nation. We're a very ungrateful nation. And if you do good, we will going to bash you. And if you do nothing, we're still going to bash you. Only for those who understand and will value the work and the effort that you have put in will stand behind you 100% and more. Yeah. I am one of those persons who will not deter from being a comrade. I'm a comrade from birth and I will not stop being a comrade. Anyways, when it comes on to that man on that other side, I have a lot of children. I have at least 7 babies for myself, single mommy. And the eldest boys, the 2 eldest boys become young adults where they can go out and fend for themselves. And I remember those boys asked that same man for 4 more cards. And he told them point blankly, no, I will not give you a card. Reason being, You are not in my division. And the Lerma's division is the bigger division, and you will have to support those that are in Lerma's division. All right, he did not give them. They went on and they get enrolled and both of them become soldiers. And he has the audacity to see me and ask me, is it true that your boys are soldiers? And I have to say to him, tell you what, nothing good can come out of my family. Yes, they are soldiers, and I am proud to say, yes, they are representing Jamaica. You did not give them a card, but yet they made good of themselves. When it comes on to the community center, because I heard you speak about that as well, it is of a disgrace. It is of a disgrace to know that we have more than one community center in South Trelawny and it is underutilized, right? And the list goes on. You're saying about the fire hydrant. I am 45 now, still lives in South Trelawny, never moved to another parish. And even though water and light hasn't run in my community, right? It's a small community and water and light is not accessible to us as community members there. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And I trust the day. However, did you know that our learned Prime Minister, because we have to say our Prime Minister, did you know that he cannot call an election in Jamaica right now?
Why you think so?
And I tell you why.
Yeah.
And I tell you why. The Governor General will have to do the honors by calling the general election because even now his asset has not been declared to the Jamaican public. So he has no power and jurisdiction to call the general election. Remember, I told you this night, he cannot. The Governor General will have to set the date and call the election until he has something that is statutory, declare his statutory gains, there and then he is a fit Prime Minister to call the election. So all this going around and jumping up and cutting ribbons and breaking grounds, he is not even our Prime Minister because he's a fraudster. And those persons that are on the live that are putting up their remarks and saying all sort of crap, they need to go back and read the scripts. They need to go and do some research before they come on this live to be saying this and saying that. Even the member of parliament, Miss Marissa Dalrymple-Filbert, is unfit due to constitution. She's unfit to represent anybody in any parish as a member of parliament because she has a case before the court. She's a fraudster. I don't want to use the word criminal.
Our case was completely.
Was it been dismissed?
No, it was not dismissed. She was charged.
Okay.
She was charged.
Okay.
She was charged.
And fine?
And fine. She was charged and fine.
Okay.
She was charged $900,000.
But then, if
so she should not, by right, her name should not appear on a ballot.
On the ballot.
Her name should not be allowed to be on the ballot.
So it is corruption.
By right.
It is corruption to its highest. And we as a citizen, so we are too laid back. Like the South Trelawny people, we are afraid that if we say this or do this, she will get a bad man and come out at us. I am not afraid. I live right at the roadside, so whenever time them ready, them can come do whatever they want to do. I'm not afraid of them. But me I got talk because what is happening in Southern Trelawny ought not to be happening. We are tired of this. We are tired of the dictatorship MP ruling our community and our little, our safe haven. Our children are not safe anymore because of all that she has done to us there. And we are still afraid, even though, some of our bad men, them gone, because she can't get her bad man them anytime, because she a bad woman, You get what I say? And people fear to understand that she doesn't respect Trelawny. Because first and foremost, she's going to say that, she said that already. She buy her vote them. So she's not busy with South Trelawny people because she buy them. Come on now, man. So this is what I have to say, Mr. Patmore. You be strong, man.
All right.
And
Yeah,
you're
man.
covered.
Yeah, man.
The most
Yeah,
I
man.
cover
I'm
you
too
in your
strong. I'm
going out
too
and in your
strong to be
coming in. You're
conquered.
covered.
Yeah, man. I'm too strong
You're
to be
covered,
conquered by
man.
these people.
Yes, man. So do not be afraid. Because guess what? No, the Egyptian that you see today, you will see them no more. Have yourself a blessed
Yeah, man.
night. I'm at work and I have to go. All right? So you'll be good now.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
All right, then. Take
Who
care.
next, Eve?
Bye.
Oh, Major. Oh, I go on, Major. Long time. It's been a while. Unmute, Major. Unmute.
Where you say, Mr. P?
Everything good, my lord.
I see your pastor. I know at school I tried. I see your pastor yesterday, man. You look flourish, man.
Yeah, man. And I'm going to pity
start
say
the
even the
program,
rain,
man.
we even have a better vibes about the rain start. I can tell you, anytime you see Patmore do nothing, you know, and you see rain fall.
Bless
You
you.
know, say a blessing, man.
How was that?
Yeah, man.
How was
the
that?
best.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. So we are
I'm sorry,
prepared. We are prepared for rain election day. You know. Yeah, man.
You hear me, Mr. P?
Yeah.
With that camp, you know, man, I start coaching boy them for Monday.
Okay. Great, man. Great.
See.
Okay. Which over try your coach now.
Yeah, man, try me there now, man.
Okay. So how they look? Oh, you just a start, you know, get a chance to really see them yet.
But like me, I tell you, so we need some help. A play field, one roll and thing, like kind of bumpy.
Okay.
So we can get one roller sometime down in August if we roll it, that would be nice.
Oh. So how you done? What you done do? Kind of damp it and roll it.
Yeah, man, roll off your bumpy in a pitch, man. It's uneven.
Alright, but maybe you don't necessarily have to worry about that expensive roll, like say a man go carry a big roller. What you need to do is go down by, I'm not sure if Andrew Brown have any of the hand roller. Maybe we can see if we can get a hand roller for rent for Andrew Brown, one of the hand one. You know, I'm going to use no vibrator on it, you know, but just so you can drive it through. And most of those rollers, you know, you can get one for rent for maybe 6,000 per day. The most 12,000 a day. Yeah, man, and you can bring it in a van back. And you can go through and roll the field.
Yeah, man.
So if you roll it in the evening and then you get up back in the morning and roll it and then you carry it back. You know, you get 2 nice rolls.
Yeah, man, you need proper rolling.
Yeah, man. So they have some heavy enough one. Same handheld, but you can push through. Patmore have some work to do on that road. As soon as we become member of parliament, we have to go do some patching on that piece of Warsup road. So hopefully we will have some roller in our area before September.
Is it a manual roller?
Yeah, man. But not manual, you know, you have any engine on it. But you just hold, you walk behind it. That type of roller.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I more you see man are using make a fixed road, so that means you can use on the play field. So you don't have to worry about the one where you use the big one driving or sit down and driving.
So where Mr. Brown situated?
That's Andrew Brown. He have an office round by Shudley. Past the Shudley gas station and go round. So you can go around there and you can talk to him. Yeah, just as you pass Major Black Factory gate, it's the next gate on the left. You will see the big gate. With a whole heap of trucks and on there something.
Alright, we go talk to my manager and see what we can do.
Yeah, man, but easy for deal with. Just less headache. Something where you can do it. Something where the guys, youth them can use as a little exercise one of the morning.
Yeah,
if you feel say you go on for 2 days, just rent it for 2 days. Maybe not cost more than around 25,000 for 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And as long as knowing Andrew Brown, I can tell you if you rent it for 2 days, we even give you one extra day on it. That's 2 days, you know.
Alright. Good night, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Respect. I wish you all the best, yeah, my general.
One love, my brother. Yeah, man. You're going to see me. I come talk to the youth, them when I've been there to you know. Yeah, man. I come over school, come talk to them when I hear.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Good
man.
night, good
Wish
night,
you all the
everybody.
best for the Costa Cup, man.
I'm going to Patmore, everything good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everything good. Yes.
I'm going to Patmore, we're going to pass through Sayers again. I'm happy with this trick here.
Sayers, you know, say next week, me kind of go take a little bit of rest, because I do the walking if I don't do the canvassing. But maybe for the rest of the week, because I have some events. I mean, the Rotary Club, the Christian Rotary Club, we have in our installation on this weekend. So I might, well, maybe sometime around Monday, Tuesday, but I'm going to inform the citizens in the Sayers area which they will be coming down. A blacks Japan, a blacks that. I say if we can't come back the blacks. But yeah, man, but we are coming at the Sayers area next week. Sayers and Alps, we are coming and going to some house to house next week. Yeah, man. All right, next. Who is next? Who is next? Katie. Yes, who is next? You can just open your mic and talk to me. Open your mic. Yes, Freta, just come in. Yes, good night, Freta. Yes, good night, good night. Yeah, man, so just want to take time out to thank the persons again who came out and support us yesterday, support the PNP. You have persons who maybe they just make a contribution to the event. We want to say thank you very much. You have persons who maybe just come out and wave a flag. We want to say thank you very much. We appreciate it. To the taxi men and busmen who participated and helped us to take out the people and carry them from Limers, from Lower straight down to Troy and then back over into Albertown. Really want to tell you that I appreciate you very much. To my executive team from South Trelawny, all of you, I really appreciate the work that you have been putting in South Trelawny. You guys have been working wonders, helping me to find the people. One thing I can tell you, most persons we are going to say, boy, a Patmore, I do it and a Patmore I win. But it's not a Patmore thing. Every comrade, that's why you see anti-face, that some people who live at Kingston, some comrades from over in St. Mary, comrades in America, everybody have played their part. Some persons are not here, but they send them $50, they send them $100, and say, Mr. Patmore, use that for help with your campaign. And it's because of your little money. That is the reason why yesterday was such a success. The work continues. And my people over YouTube, please, I'm asking you, every comrade in Jamaica, please contribute at least 1,000 Jamaican dollars to the Paul Patmore campaign, because we have to get rid of this present member of parliament out of Trelawny. We have to. So I'm begging every single comrade, no matter where in Jamaica you're from, no matter which country you are, I beg you, contribute 1,000 Jamaican dollars at least to the Paul Patmore campaign. You can send me the cash through Western Union. My name is Paul Patmore. You can just click it as where they say donation or gift. You put in the amount, and then what you're going to do, you're going to send me the receipt. Send the receipt to 4876-443-2153. And if you choose to use and feel better using PayPal, my PayPal account is mrpaulpatmore@yahoo.com. That's mrpaulpatmore@yahoo.com. So we ask everybody to make your contribution. This one is going to be a big one. And I can tell you, nomination will be maybe 2 or definitely going to be more than 2 times this amount. We are already prepared for it. The superintendent might have to have a meeting with the PNP about. They're saying that Paul Patmore and Mark Golan cannot be in the same space in South Trelawny right now. We don't have anywhere to hold Paul Patmore and Mark Golan at the same time. So it's something that we have to decide. They will allow us to have it in Lower River. So we're going to have nomination day. We'll be staying in Lower River at White Dove. But I can tell you, it's like the police is saying if Mark Golan is coming, maybe they can't allow for him. So it's either Paul Patmore going to stay there or Mark Golan alone. But these two individuals cannot be in the same space. We just don't have nowhere in South Trelawny to have these two persons at the same time. So maybe, yeah man. So no man, Mark Golan. No man, these are the two persons we are full up the place. They are full up the place too much.
Okay.
Yeah man, the place we don't have no. They have to go move, go and stadium. If a Paul Patmore and Mark Golan I go did it, if advertisement I go did it. Say boy, Paul Patmore and Mark Golan will be in the same space. We have to go, maybe I stadium, we have to go try rent. We don't have no space in South Trelawny. We don't have no space. Because Albertown can't hold it. Because it's challenging when you talk about nomination day. Nomination day we are talking about it. If I did just Paul Patmore just stand up at the funeral home and wave hand, and yesterday the whole place back up, you can imagine nomination day. So we're going to sit down, we're going to work out some stuff. We're going to make sure so we park on one side of the road, starting from Lime Tree, come down to Lower River. And it will be just one side of the road. Everybody have to park on one side of the road. We start work out that already. So people start work. All our people will live up in a Lime Tree. We are asked them not to drive for nomination day. We beg them to just park their vehicle at Lime Tree and walk come down to Lower River. That are the amount of people we will expect on nomination day. I'm saying to all taximen, I'm talk about it yesterday, and I'm in no joke. Taximan, you've been abused by these politicians over the years. Abused. I'm calling on you guys on nomination day to turn your back on some of these politicians. Don't take no money from them, and then after the day done, then done with it and throw it under the bus. These politicians don't respect our taxi driver who sacrifice so much for this country. Our bus drivers who sacrifice so much for this country. I can tell you, I know of a lot of mothers, they will send the child out and tell them, say, boy, when you catch out the road, just tell Sima, say me will check him later. Tell Mr. Rose, say, he will see me weekend. That's how they treat our bus drivers and our taxi drivers. But nobody pay them and treat them with any respect whatsoever. I hear one politician say they are bringing in the bus because they want the children to travel safe, because they will rape them in the taxi, and they are killing people on the taxi and doing all manner of evil. I want to say to you, in South Trelawny, I have a set of bus drivers, second to none. So when you're talking about bus drivers, if you're in South Trelawny, you have to know Sima to talk about bus drivers. Somebody who I know well, who travel and treat the kids and look after these kids that like they are his own children. I have one bus driver who is a deacon at one of our Pentecostal church in Waitabit. You could never want a better father to have your child from between in the morning from 6 to 8. You have a pastor running a bus. That's the quality of bus drivers that we have. Yeah, man. Talk about Mr. Rose. When Mr. Rose is on the road, Mr. Rose, who is one of our, I would say, principal, vice principal, he take the children from point A to point B like a father. So when you come into South Trelawny and talk about our busmen and talk about our taximen, put some respect on it. I will not sit down and watch you speak down on my taxi drivers and bus drivers to make a point because you want to prove that, yes, South Trelawny need bus. Yes, we need bus. But don't try to destroy somebody's character and destroy an industry that have been here serving us for many years. And because these politicians, these taxi drivers and bus drivers allow you to speak down on them like this. And from now until nomination day, I'm calling on these taxi men. You must time for you to turn your back on these politicians who continue to treat you bad. They continue to treat you bad. That's why in South Trelawny, we're going to fight to have our own South Trelawny Taxi Association. Because one of the things that we notice now is that we have this whole heap of association and everybody are fight against each other. And there's so much politics involved in this taxi association. I notice even one permanent man, me notice him take over all of the political stage now. So with him, there's nothing that the government do to these taximen and how they treat the bus system. That him talk about, you know. Him agree with every single thing. He's agree with every single thing. Me don't know how people have such a man as the head for the transport system. Somebody who involved in a politics like that. An entity like your transport association should not be held by somebody who, because everybody involved in a politics. But somebody who is that biased will not stand up and speak the truth. And I tell you, that is one of the reasons why the Jamaican government get away with so much things. The treatment, how they treat the taxis and the busmen right across Jamaica. Because if you notice, you know, there's just one association, and FEMA almost the smallest. But every time they want somebody to ask something, you know, and him then call upon. Because they know that he's a labor right. So they make sure call him because they know say him are going to make sure speak for the speak good about what happened. So the government, everything is perfect. Yes, everything is okay. Yeah, man. That's how we don't know how the taxi association sit down and allow. But all of the TV station and radio station, and that the man them a call. Because him they recommend. And I can bet some of them tell you that the radio station say talk to that such man. Because they know say he will be defending them. He will be defending them. But I call me and say, same taxi man them will take the battery nomination there, same man tie and green panning card. Because of $5,000 like you never have get a 5,000 in your hand for the day no ban. My taxi men, my taxi driver, my bus drivers, force them for respect, you know. You know how you can demonstrate when you are bad. Demonstrate when you are being treated like a boy. Make them say, sir, I want to see a taxi association in South Trelawny. Maybe we start with, me want to see my taxi man them just up in a nice white shirt and maybe a nice like a bow tie. That's how serious we want to take the taxi industry in South Trelawny. No business about nobody else because everybody attack with them friend. My friends are the taxi men and the bus men. So tell me, say me bad mind. Because my wife don't have no friend who can import anything in a Jamaica. I have to defend the taxi men because of them I carry the people them, my friend them to school, to work. We have to promote them. And we have to treat them good. And if you continue to talk bad about them and call them rapists and call it, and even though the same set of people who I tell you say the system is not good. So we don't want to use the taxi men to carry the kids. I must tell you, the same government charge these taxi men and bus drivers every single year. They have to do a police record. So even though you do a police record and you get your police record, you carry it in, you're still being, it's like you're the wickedest thing on earth. I can tell you about accidents. Do the ratio. For the entire month, work out how much private vehicle meet in an accident compared to how much taxis meet in an accident. I can bet if it's maybe 1 to 50 or 1 to 100. I don't have it with me now, but just as I talk out of my head, I don't believe it's more. No, taxi don't lead. Taxi lead or not? Are you telling me say you have more accident with taxi than private vehicle? No. Not true. Not true. Most of the accidents on our highway right now are private vehicles. Private vehicles. So if you just look at the accident, the taxi man, them I would say everything we blame it on the taxi man. The road are black up at the taxi man them. But you know, realize our friend them park a car in the middle road and run gone and take up a bag of feed and put my car back. Everything a taxi man. A man a run robot and do something. They refer to him as taxi man. You know, say he's a private man, a hustle, and a cause problem. You see a taxi man. So robot man. Anytime they do something bad, them a taxi man. They do something good, and a taxi man, them know. He's one of our citizens. Yeah, man. So a man a run robot and take up one little old lady, throw up on his shoulder, put him in a car. You give him an award and say he's a nice citizen. But if he lick down somebody on the road, a taxi man lick down somebody, even though you don't say a robot in that road. So you refer to him as a taxi man. Yeah, man. No, man. Game changer. Game changer saying want to come in. You have send me the request of the game changer. Yes, game changer. Good night. Good night. Yeah, man. Walk on.
Good night, sir.
Yes, bless up.
I like how I say, I love the settings of Mr. last night, man. I swear.
Yes, man.
I love it.
Yes, man.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
Keep campaign, my boss, cause
yeah, man, we not stop. That's why we not stop, man.
One back South Trelawny, I tell my boss, but I Canada, I stress to come to Jamaica, come Dutch, come back and the government. I don't want that. Years I spend on that, and it's not good for me as a young man grew up in a Dutch South Trelawny.
Yeah.
I don't want to see her no more. Get rid of her, my boss. Get rid of her, I beg you.
Yeah, man.
I beg you, my boss. Just get rid of her. Hurt me, they see me, but me tell her, link me ASAP. Because I have a food figure for campaign. Link me ASAP. I go jump off. Link me.
Yeah, man. I go ask JP for do that. You go see one of my moderator go touch base with it.
Because I deal with it in a ramp road work.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Now we make sure so we fix up the road, you know. You see that Dutchy road?
Do the right thing, man.
Yeah, man. We are going to make sure so we fix up the road, man. Yes, we are going to fix up the road. Yes, JP, link up link up the general for me, JP. Give him some number. Yeah, man, but we have to make sure, say, there's nobody who really come and represent our taxi men and our busmen. Yeah, man. We want to make sure, so we have our own taxi association. We wouldn't mind if we can have, set it away where we even set up our own like a car, where we have more like a taxi credit union. We could have even benefit right across the island with the credit union, where the taxi man them start save their money with themselves and borrow from themselves. And stop allowing some of these entities to use them. So when the insurance come, then go borrow money out of that kitty there from their own credit union. That's what more than want to see. Taxi man them have to start. No, say, watch out. All of we must start. We want to start paying a NIS. Housing trust. Want to see our taxi men can get a loan to buy their house. I want to say to our taxi men and our busmen, start paying a housing trust. Because in South Trelawny we are coming with 500 houses. 500 houses coming in South Trelawny. So I see the Prime Minister leave Kingston and come cut ribbon and want to clap him because he give one poor person one room house. And we must clap him. And the PNP led by Mark Golding, we want to set up housing schemes in South Trelawny. The last housing scheme that was built in South Trelawny was from in the 70s. So from Belinfanti until now, nobody else have no vision. No vision, nobody else have. Nobody else. Paul Patmore is saying, we're going to develop South Trelawny. We're going to develop South Trelawny. And some of these government lands that we have out there, we want to get them and turn them into schemes. Into schemes. That people can get land to buy. Cut up the land, get people, make a community develop. People are move out of South Trelawny. We have to find ways to hold our police officers and our teachers to stay in a South Trelawny. We have to find ways to get them to stay. US have take away nurse, yes. But if we did not treat them good, if we did not give them the opportunity where they can own their house, they will not stay. All of the nurses them will tell you that Jamaica better. I just say money better. The money part. But the way them have to live, Jamaica is better. Yeah, man. So we want to make sure say all our taxi drivers, may I make sure say you know understand what I say. I mean no say you go have some my bright people them. I go look upon you and say, boy, you know, since Patmore, I tell you say boy, you know, if pay tax. Say you know pay no housing trust. A taxi man say you know pay no do none. Because politicians don't want you to in a position where you have your own house. Politicians want you to in a position where if you check him for your money. That's how politicians want you to be. That means they can use a string and lead you. They don't like independent people. That's why they don't invest in education. They don't invest in education. So I'm saying to my taxi drivers for the new school year in South Trelawny, Paul Patmore have a lot of plans for you. We want to make sure so you put yourself in a position for when we start the house, then you as a taxi man can know say boy you can own one of these houses. So get out your NIS, pay up your housing trust, start pay your housing trust. Some of you did that work with other persons, so you don't start and have your little points already. Make sure so you're in good standing with the housing trust. because we are PNP is coming with a rent to own. So people, the PNPs are serious about building South Trelawny. Right now, it's the most backward parish constituency in Jamaica. The backward, it's the worst. Maybe if me did me never, you know, say me dip on the road, I me never realize that's very bad. The one from wire fence. That piece of road from wire fence to Warsaw. Because the rain for me always just take me a little time and go through. But the rain was falling yesterday and the whole of the patrol is full of water. So you couldn't get this, you don't know which part in there. People, it was the worst road. The worst road. And no wonder the other day when the Prime Minister came into South Trelawny, they couldn't carry him for a tour. The road them so bad, me know say that embarrassed the Member of Parliament. It was too bad. So Paul Patmore is gonna make sure that we fix up the all of these roads. But people, we have 4 divisions. My Prime Minister in waiting promised me 100 houses. We want to see 50 houses per division, 100 houses per division. And to the size of Ulster Spring going down to Clarkstown, I believe so we can divide the 500 houses into 100 houses. So we'll end up with 100 down in the section, lower section from between Clarkstown, Stewarttown, come up to First Hill, that section of road there. Margany Hall. Then up further up in our Ulster Spring area, we might be going into Germantown, somewhere there. We drop another 100 houses. We go find a property over in the Albertown area to make sure so we can put in another 100 houses. Then up in the Limehouse division, when nobody no look upon for years. The last set of housing project was some houses where you see up on the Litchfield. You think of Mr. Binns. Long before my time, I talk about maybe in my 60s or 50s. One man named Binns set up those houses. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Conrad, join me, Sir Conrad. Join me on TikTok, or if you want, call me and just give me a ring now. You can just join me on the line. Number is 876-443-2153. Yes, Sir Conrad, give me a ring. 443-2153. Yeah, man, but we are extremely excited about representing the people of South Trelawny. So 90% of our citizens are, I would say 80% are farmers. Because even our teachers, most of the teachers, as long as they live in South Trelawny, they are farmers. So 80% farmers. Then we have some teachers, we have some nurses, we have a large amount of them, taxi drivers and bus drivers. They must be represented. They must be represented. Good night, comrade. Good night, not comrade, but good night.
No problem, man. How you doing?
All is well, my brother. All is well.
Good. MP in waiting.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. There's so much work to be done. I said to the people, you don't have a road problem. You don't have a water problem. You have a representational problem. So all you have to do, go out there and make sure that Paul Patmore becomes the next Member of Parliament for South Trelawny.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I want to greet you well and to greet your constituents, and I can tell you that, watch the tea leaves. Of course, you know that we as practicing broadcast journalists, talk show hosts, we look at certain things, and what I saw there on last night.
Yes.
Yes, I reckon that, and my good friend and brother, my good friend over on the northern side there, Dr. Wickham McNeil and his team, and I can say it because what happened when you have something that is concentrated in a particular constituency, then obviously you reckon, and it is good because you recognize your strength. And what we saw last week, Friday, in Water Square there, over in the north, you recognize that the great majority of that crowd was basically indigenous, to North Trelawny. And certainly when I watched last night and see what happened, I recognize that I am prepared to say about 90% of the people that were there.
Yeah, that's my estimate. Yes.
It's your people, even though it was a parish thing.
Yes.
But certainly we have to talk the truth, we speak the truth. You grew up in school, they say, talk the truth and shame the devil.
Yes.
Please God and shame the devil. And the truth is that 90% of that crowd last night there was South Trelawny, Paul Patmore crowd. I saw it, what was happening there, and I think I'm a good reader of signs,
Yes.
And I'm sure your brother and friend Wickham don't mind me saying this at all.
Yes. No one.
Because it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Your constituency was really energized, and the constituency was really and truly mobilized last night. So I think that congratulation is in order. And what we're seeing here, Paul Patmore, is after what, 18, 19 years of Dalrymple?
Yeah, 19 years, going 20 years.
19 years, going 20 years of Dalrymple. The people seems as if they are really now saying that South Trelawny is indeed pregnant for change. And they're seeing Patmore as the man. When I interviewed you a couple of weeks ago, about 3-4 weeks ago, of course, the program being on a local radio station as well in Trelawny, Fit FM. So we had a lot of listeners down there and so on. And the truth is that what resonates with the people, Mr. Patmore, is when you mention that water project that you did there for the people of South Trelawny. The MP was saying that it would cost, the MP and the government of the day was saying it would cost about $40 million to put that project in place. And you said that you use about $160,000, under $160,000 to put that project in place.
Yes.
And you know what? The people basically, and believe me, Mr. Patmore, I got so much request. And so many people were talking about it when you said that, listen, you have MPs or politicians that have $160,000 brain and want to spend $40 million. But you have $40 million brain, so you were able to use $160,000 to build out a water project.
Yes.
You also went on to say that from that project, and I want your people to understand and know the visionary leader that they have there in Paul Patmore. That project that you put in place, trucks continue to come into southern Trelawny, into South Trelawny, southern Trelawny, from northeast Manchester, that is represented by Auditor for 33 years, and down there in southwest St. Anne, that the JLP is in charge of about 70 odd years.
Yes.
So it shows vision. And it would be, and I'm going to use the word, it would be a travesty of justice if the people of southern Trelawny don't buy into the vision of a Paul Patmore. I am a broadcaster. I have my political opinion and my political preference, but I'm not talking about that now. I'm talking about from what we see, what we have, what we saw over the years, what you have done for the people of Trelawny without having the political power. And I'm saying to the people, just imagine if you invest political power in this man, one of your own, your native, the man who never left you yet, into business with you. Whenever on a head at him on can see, him on can run to. It's not about curry cow in his position. It's about real empowerment for the people. When I hear you talk about your taxi men, Mr. Patmore, sorry to be taking over your
No man, we are enjoying you, man. We are enjoying you.
You know, when I heard you talk about your taxi men, and I heard this lady this evening, Karen Cross, who was a part of the PNP, but because of bitterness, she is now over on the JLP side talking a whole lot of rubbish and calling our taxi men in Jamaica rapists, pedophiles, and said they are going to take away your children. And the same taxi men in Jamaica, they are the ones that are carrying your children now. Taxi operators in Jamaica, as you have been saying, Mr. Patmore, need to send the most serious message to this Andrew-led government because they are spending $1.4 billion of Jamaican taxpayers' money to bring in some old buses that are recall buses in America. What recall bus mean? The top make them. They are no good, and it is a shame that money could buy 130 coaster bus in Jamaica and transport our children in decency if you want to put bus into the system. And even with that, you still have a great need for our taxi operator and our local bus operator. And we must call out the Andrew Holness-led government who all on a sudden for political expediency and to empower some of their friends to give them some money, spend $1.4 billion of taxpayer money. I spoke to a mechanic gentleman this evening. He said these buses, they have braking problem, they have transmission problem, they have air condition problem, and they are all over Canada and all over the place. Just throw down, nobody no want them. And Darrell Voss and Andrew Wallace bring in this. This is the latest in the series of scandal of the Andrew Wallace-led government. This is a scandal of a large magnitude. The people of Jamaica must wake up and smell the coffee. This is a government that is led by a man whose integrity filing cannot be certified. On the other hand, you have Mark Jefferson Golden, who certified year after year, published and gazetted. Andrew Holness is under criminal investigation for illicit enrichment. You said to your people, even last night, Mr. Patmore, that you are the only candidate that is running against a criminal. But what happened? Jamaica is seeing a man who is offering himself as Prime Minister, who is under investigation for illicit enrichment. What can go? So the people must reject it.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Patmore?
Yes.
You talk about the road condition in your constituency. You know what caused the road condition? Because to be so poor, not just in your constituency, but across Jamaica. Wickham disagreed with you last night, which he said he seldom disagree with you. But what it was at the point that to say that you did not have the worst road, his road was worse than yours. But here what's caused this, and let me take my people here. Let us give our people a lesson in Economics 101 tonight. When the People's National Party took office in 2011,
You're hearing better now, Eve?
Yes, we hear
somebody have
better
any
now.
difficulty in hearing me?
No, go ahead. Yeah, they are hearing.
All right. When the PNP took office in 2011, they came into office with an economy that shrunk 5% between 2008 and 2011. 2008 and 2011. The economy shrunk by 5%. Also, the farming sector, agriculture under Tufton had also shrunk by 5%. This is not Conrad O'Brien figures. These are the figures that are available from Statin and PIOJ. Right? PIOJ,
Eve, don't add any more persons. Eve, we have to close off after this.
Right? And what happened? They know show the figures are there. So the people who have a smartphone, you can go and verify what I'm saying here. So the government at that time had a IMF agreement. But what happened to the IMF agreement under the JLP? They failed every test to a point where they stopped taking the test. And the agreement went into shambles. So when the PNP came into office now, with a shrinking economy, the IMF said, listen, they weren't in nothing with Jamaica. Portia Simpson Miller, the most honorable, went to Washington, engaged the black caucus.
All right, so somebody is asking who is speaking. All right, so it's Conrad O'Brien is speaking.
Yes,
so, yes.
Conrad O'Brien, and my substantive position in this case, talk show host, broadcast journalist, News Talk 93 FM, broadcast from the University of the West Indies, Mona, in the parish of St. Andrew, Jamaica. Now, so I am giving some information as it relates to economics. So the economy, as I said before, shrunk at that time by 5%. So when Portia came in, she had to leave her Christmas dinner, jet off to Washington, engage Maxine Walters, and asked her to talk to the head of the IMF at the time, Christine Lagarde. And each day, persons were approaching to say, Jamaica crash it. Peter Phillips, as finance minister, walked with his resignation letter in his pocket every day because he said that anything could happen in Jamaica. But they steered the ship and they worked out an agreement, a standby agreement with the IMF. And they got, but what the IMF said to them at the time, that listen, you have to do a lot of upfront lifting, upfront loading, or front loading as it were. That is why the PNP had entered into a pact with the Housing Trust to take $11.4 or $11.5 billion from the NHT for 4 years to basically bolster the budget, because that was an upfront requirement from the IMF. So that was supposed to close off in 2016, because by 2016 the PNP put the government, the country, on a better trajectory. The JLP that took the PNP to court and said that the PNP should take its sticky finger off Housing Trust money. You know what they did, Mr. Patmore and listeners?
Yeah.
They continue the arrangement for 10 years. It is now still in place. It is that arrangement that Mark Jefferson Golden, Mark AG, said that he will stop. No, because it should have stopped from 2016. Mark said he will stop it now, and he will put that money into building the housing. That is to say, the 500 houses that you're telling your people in South Trelawny that they will get there, and you're saying to your taxi operator, start paying your housing trust and so on to put yourself in a position so you can benefit from this housing boom under the People's National Party, that they will be building out 50,000 houses in the first 5 years. 5 years in government. So it is very important that our people understand exactly what is taking place and why we are here where we are under this Jamaica Labour Party, who had promised 5 in 4. The reason why they were able to promise 5 in 4 when they came into government in 2016 is because the People's National Party had put the economy on such a firm footing. But they feel miserable, even with leaching, Arbin Hill, they failed to grow the economy by more than 1%. As a matter of fact, last year, the Jamaican economy witnessed 3 consecutive quarters of decline, and the Jamaican economy went into recession. So, the reason that caused that as well, Nigel Clark, who abandoned Jamaica to take up a job at the IMF, he failed to do anything to grow the economy. All he was concentrating on was to pay down the debt. While Mark Golden was saying that, listen, it is important to pay down the debt at an appreciable level while you do other things. You invest in the capital, the infrastructure of the country. You also invest in farming, in the agriculture sector, and so on. So you are doing 2 things, and you would know this very well as a businessman, Mr. Patmore, that if you have a loan, you don't basically go so and say, why you are going to rush to pay off the loan. You pay it down in small increment while you do things to improve your business. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, you're right.
Good. So that was the failure of it continued to be the failure of the Labour Party. But here what happened now, when they fail miserably, and there's an election in the air now, 6 to 8 weeks the most before we go to the poll, and the people of South Trelawny must understand that you have a maximum of between 6 to 8 weeks to go to the poll. I'll more say 6 weeks to go to the poll. So this journey that Mr. Patmore is on, it is not no play journey. It is not a journey where people are talking about curry cow and all sorts of things. This is serious business. This is the single most important election in our lifetime. There are so many things that we are seeing which resemble a crawling peg dictatorship in this country, and we must repel that. It's the first that we have seen this level of corruption in Jamaica, to the point where a prime minister is under investigation for illicit enrichment. Remember that this is the same prime minister, the same government that went into the House of Representatives and basically lied to the Jamaican people to say that, listen, Klansman gang and other operatives were active in Patmore, a place that was called Clifton. And what he did that under the guise to send bulldozer over there to push down poor people out. Lest you forget, those are the things that took place in Jamaica land we love. It's the same government when they were in opposition, the same party who be cry Fenton Ferguson when we had 18 babies died in 3 hospitals across Jamaica over a 4 months period, and said they would not sit in the House of Representatives with a decent man as Fenton Ferguson. Darrell Vaz went round the country with toilet bowl, said those were using it as example, right, as to what was happening in the hospital, lack of ventilators for our babies. And they preside now over 24 babies being died over a 24-day period. and the Minister of Health, Christopher Tufton, is still there. And these babies died as a result of lack of proper equipment in our hospital. This is the government that presides over Cornwall Regional Hospital refurbishing that are overrun, start at $2 billion, and they have extended over $26 billion and counting, and not one room in that hospital open. This is the kind of government that we're talking about. This is the government that is presiding over education system, where all these children basically born within the last 9-10 years, or at least they were 1 or 2 years old at that time, and 70% of them go into high school at grade 7. I won't name the high school for protecting the dignity of the school, but 70% of the cohort of babies, that is to say 10, 11, 12 years old, go into that school, with 70% of them performing at grade 3 level or below. These babies or these children are under wholeness children. All of them were basically born under his watch as Prime Minister, or they were at best 2 years old. This is the thing that we're talking about. And on the other hand, this is Mark Golden trots out his plans and program for the people of Jamaica. He has never been at the wicket before. He has never been Prime Minister. But what he has under his belt a record of performance when he got the job as a Minister of Government. He still holds the record of being the Justice Minister that has the most legislation passed under his watch. I think over more than 150 within any parliamentary year in our parliamentary period, governmental period in this country. That's a record that he has. He is the man who look at the Jamaican people, the masses out there who would have had a criminal record for smoking a spliff or have a draw of weed in their position, who had a criminal record, could not get a visa, could not travel, could not get a job because they had a criminal record. He put in place the legislation to say, no, that is wrong. You need to get your record expunged. And when you have a record expunged, Mr. Patmore, as you know, is as if the crime did not happen. So Mark Golden did all of that, and to say that our youngster need not go to prison because they may be seen with a spliff in hand, right?
Yes.
So all of these things, Mark Golden also put out there now to say that, listen, he will be building out 50,000 houses over the first 5 years of his government. He's also saying, Mr. Patmore, a number of these people who are in your constituency, your taxi operators, your hairdressers, your barbers, your farmers who don't have a pay slip, they will be able to qualify for a house by way of the rent out to own home ownership through the housing trust. So if you are go into one of those houses for a 6 months period and you pay your rent on time, they would use that to qualify you to say, listen, you are capable of paying the mortgage, and you would move from a renter to a home owner by way of qualified. He's also saying that you have bright youngsters in your constituency, Mr. Patmore, who none of their family members have attained the status of going to university or college before. But the first one will be able to go to university or college free of cost, and the PNP administration led by Mark E.G. will pay for it, including tuition and everything. They will pay for it. And what that means is that it will shift the curse of generational poverty, because the first within the family will now basically move on a trajectory, and that first in that family will be able to assist and help their siblings, their brothers and sisters within that family. These are game changers. These are game changers in the life of the people in Jamaica. On the other hand, they are looking at the farmers. Your community, your constituency is a major farming community. You hear about the farming, the farming fund that Dayton Campbell and Mark Golden talk about to assist farmers, to ensure that irrigations are there, that farmers will be pulled up by the bootstrap. They are going to reposition the PC bank so our farmers can get a loan. These are game changers. This is what one could say and stretch down there would be able to tell you. Your own campaign manager will be able to tell the people this is what we call the 70s Michael Manley 2.0 with these revolutionary changes, Mr. Patmore. You, on the other hand, you have shown the people what you are capable of doing. And you are saying that, listen, the people are also talking about this other thing that you mentioned, Mr. Patmore, where you said for your first term, you are begging the people, but based on the work that you will be doing, when you go to the people for your second term, your record will speak for itself. What Dalrymple has to show the people now, Mr. Patmore, can you share with us?
Only that she is the greatest distributor of scarce benefits and spoils in Jamaica.
Oh my God. You know, and so it teases the chart based on what you put out there, Mr. Patmore, and what I see there. I can't see Dalrymple walking close to you. And I am on record saying that, listen, I believe that the country is now back where it was, because I was there. I went across the length and breadth with Portia Simpson Miller. And also, I was also there on the JLP side as well, looking what was happening with the JLP side, because that's what I do. I look at what is happening at both sides. And I'm saying then in 2011, when Darrell Vaz was the campaign, the treasurer for the Jamaica Labour Party, and he said, I remember it like yesterday, when he said the JLP has never gone into election with a wash of cash as they went in 2011. They had a massive meeting in Mandeville, a Sunday night. The Monday morning, NSWMA did not have enough truck to pick up green t-shirt that the people collect the $5,000 in and threw away the green t-shirt, or the green t-shirt. And I'm saying that I am seeing 2011 repeating itself right now here in Jamaica.
Yes.
Just to say that there is an addition on top of that, because 2011, South Trelawny did not go to the PNP. I am seeing South Trelawny going to the PNP this time. I'm seeing Northeast Manchester going to the PNP at this time. And I'm seeing Northeastern St. Andrew going to the PNP at this time. That is KD Knight's daughter, Stacey Knight. Somebody who I know, Mr. Patmore, that in her you are well pleased based on the work that you're doing. You went into her constituency to give her some support recently?
No, it was over in Harbourview. It was Peter King.
Harbourview, that was the neighboring constituency
yes,
of
yes.
Peter King.
Yeah, Peter
Yes.
King. Yeah.
So that was in the winning column in 2011. That was represented by Damian Crawford. And I'm seeing all of those constituencies coming back. There's also another constituency down there that Shahini was the MP there. I'm not prepared to call that one, but I know that Dr. Simpson is doing some heavy lifting there. He's doing some work. And Matthew Samuda is no Shahini Robinson. So things are looking away down there.
How is St. Mary looking for you? To you? How St. Mary?
St. Mary?
Yes.
St. Mary St. Mary is clear 3-0 without any ambiguity. There's no if, no doubt, no bet or no maybe in that parish. That is done and dusted.
Yeah, man.
Done and dusted.
The
And
people
there's
tired.
another-
I see the people tired of Montague. People tired of Montague.
Yes. Indeed. But one other thing to Mr. Patmore, and I must say this to our people. There are some 2 parishes that bears weather vane constituency. That is to say that when the tides are shifting, those parish normally pivot and play a role in whichever of the party that is going to take the election. And St. Mary is one that bears that weather vane seat of Western St. Mary.
Yeah.
Western St. Mary, and we saw it within recent times. So Western St. Mary will be flipped to the PNP, and also Dunn seat will be flipped to the PNP as well. And of course, we know that Central St. Mary is a PNP bastion, a rock that even when the PNP is having issue, they normally hold on. So it's 3-0 there. The other parish that has the other 2 weather vane seats is St. Elizabeth, and that is why Scotty, Mayor Scott, he is going to come home down in southeast St. Elizabeth, and Miranda Wellington is going to come home against Floyd Green in southwest St. Elizabeth, and of course the darling of them all, the attorney at law, the brilliant and affable Zalika Jett, will be bringing home northeast St. Elizabeth in fine style, because when you look at the local government polls, and Mark, pardon me for the way I described this. No ill feeling to my good friend and charming young lady Miranda Wellington as well. But everybody know that Zalika just has a special place in the fireman's heart, you know.
Yeah.
So Zalika just, and of course it's not just that, but she went into that constituency, and believe me, she threw everything in there, and the people down there in northeast St. Elizabeth really and truly fall in love with her. And I'll share some numbers here, Mr. Patmore, listeners, viewers. When Zalika went into that constituency after the PNP lost the election, and the constituency was kind of fragmenting somewhat, but she went in there. Comrade Fisher, the councillor, Champy, comrade the other comrades and so on, you know, Comrade Pagan, although Comrade Pagan wasn't on her side when she went in there. Well, he supported Kern, but the other 3 persons, the other 2 councillors, and indeed the caretaker for Santa Cruz. Oh my goodness. Wow, his name is eluding me now, my good friend, pardon me. But certainly they supported Jess. But what was good, immediately after the dust settled, Comrade Pagan threw his full weight behind Zalika Jess, although he did not support her in the runoff. He supported Kern for whatever reason, and that's how it is. That's how democracy is. But he threw his support fulsomely behind Jess, and Jess basically reciprocated, because what happened, the division there had some kind of shortcomings, and she spent the time inside there with Comrade Pagan, did the work and so on, the Braze River division, and the rest is history. When the dust settled after the local government election in last year, February, Zalika just did not just take, and her candidate did not just take home 3-1 in that constituency, but what they did, they came home with the biggest margin of victory in the entire Region 5. That is to say, northeastern St. Elizabeth did not just came home with 3 seats, but when the dust settled, and you look at the margin of victory, Zalika had the largest victory. So the margin of victory there shows that had it been a general election, Mr. Patmore and viewers, listeners, Zalika would have taken home that constituency by 1,900 plus votes for the People's National Party. That would be taking back the constituency into the realm of victory with the great Roger Clark. Yes. So that's the hardcore facts.
Yes, yes.
You know, those are the numbers there. So the PNP basically looks to me impregnable, you know, going forward. And that is why, and it is obvious, Mr. Patmore. Yeah. Why do you think the Prime Minister have not gone to the poll as yet? He is searching for a loophole and he can't find it. He can't find the opening to go.
Yes.
So, you know, it's almost like if it wasn't going to look so bad, the Prime Minister would allow the Constitution to call the election. But I think he don't want to go down in history of being the person that without any form of disaster or anything like that, the Constitution called the election. So I think he's going to be doing the decent thing in this time, at this time, and basically ask the Governor General to prorogue the Parliament in short order. And I believe that you know, the people of Jamaica will be going to the poll, and I'm predicting certainly that Mark Jefferson Golden will be the 10th Prime Minister of Jamaica. Paul Patmore will be in that lineup heading up Duke Street with the people of South Trelawny basically shouting and knocking their tambourine behind him.
Yes.
You know, so those are some of the things that I'm forecasting.
So how much seats you looking at for the PNP? How much seats you looking at?
I am looking at 45 at this time. 45 at this time. As I said, that those all 42 that were in the winning column for the People's National Party, they will be back in 2025, and I'm looking at another over the top 3 coming in Southern Trelawny, Northeastern Manchester, and indeed Northeastern St. Andrew with Stacey Knight.
Okay.
So that's my reading, and I want to just remind our listeners, viewers, that what I'm talking about. Let me buttress my argument here to show people that what I'm saying is not far-fetched. Here is a situation where the wind was beneath the wings of Portia Simsimila and the PNP with the Dudus issue. Now you have the scandal after scandal. The Prime Minister is under investigation for illicit enrichment. It's for the first time where we are seeing polls after polls showing corruption at number 2. So those will factor in. There's also a lot of things that are plaguing the Jamaican people, such as cost of living, etc., etc., the poor situation in our hospital. All those things are going to be playing heavily in the next election. So we will be back at we're back at 2011 with the numbers where the PNP won 42 of the seats to the JLP 21 and had a clear 2/3 majority. But the PNP is known for when the tide is shifting to have large victory. In 1993, P.J. Patterson, the Fresh Prince, won 53 out of 60 at the time. Fast forward to 1997, the PNP almost repeat that feat, but they lost by they lose 1 when the PNP took home 52 out of 60. So it is not far-fetched for the PNP to basically ramp up the numbers going into the 50s. But as it is right now, I am looking at 45. So I give those background, Mr. Patmore, for people to understand that when I said 45 seats coming home, it is not a pipe dream. It is something that is very, 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 very doable.
Yes. Yes, sir, Conrad.
Yes.
The man, the moderator, Eva, a ball out, want to go to bed. But
No problem.
I must tell you that we
I'll run.
really
I'll
enjoy
run.
you coming on and changing the mood, Yeah, man,
Yes.
I always love to have you.
Before I run,
Yes.
let me just say to your listeners, since you have Trelawny up and running here, last Monday, we were scheduled to have Mr. Dr. McNeil on, but there was a little bit of glitch, so we didn't have him last Monday. So come this Monday, we will have the MP candidate for neighboring Northern Trelawny.
Yes.
Will be my guest at 10:10, will be my spotlight guest at News Talk 93 FM, and we simulcast with Fit FM that is based down there in Trelawny.
Yes, okay.
All right?
All right, my
so,
brother.
God bless you.
Yeah, man, thank you
All
very
the
much.
best.
Thank you very much.
Take
Yes.
care. Hope I was of some
No,
help
man,
to the people. Good.
yeah, man, we really enjoy that. We really enjoy that. Yeah, man.
Blessings.
One love, my
All
man.
right? Take care. One
Yeah,
love.
man, yeah, man.
Whoa, the time is late, man.
Yeah, man. yes, people, we kind of run out of time. We run out of time. True voice, me know if you want just say something, just close off. Your closing points, true voice. Sorry about that. But we're really enjoying that. So true voice, me don't know if you want to say something. Or user, you wanted to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Just keep put on the pressure, because last night was beautiful.
All right, my
Just
man.
put on the pressure.
Blessed.
All right.
We will. Yeah, man. Yes, true voice.
All right. Blessings, Comrade Patmore.
Yes, my brother. Bless you.
Comrade Pastor Kurt McIntyre here. Bless up yourself.
Oh,
man.
yeah, yes, Pastor.
I'm from Eastern Hanover.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I love the live. And as Sir Conrad have brought forth the history of the People's National Party from FINSA come right up. It is good to educate the people in a time like this. This is a new generation. And this is what I want from every MP who created National Housing Trust and the benefits thereof. In comparison with the Jamaica Labour Party, as if they claim and own the National Housing Trust and all the sector that our forefather Michael Manley have built, which they are tarnishing and abusing the nation. So as the MP candidate, I know you're going to win that election. And it's a fact. This is a shift. This is a shift in this nation. Because in a time like this, in this new era, as in theology would say revelation, new era of revelation, where truth come to life and lies come to die.
Yeah.
The Jamaica Labour Party is all about lies. But the People's National Party stand for truth, equal right and justice. That's what we want in this nation.
Hold on, Pastor. Just a minute. I have a listener, someone on YouTube saying that the hospital in Jamaica is in the best condition ever. What you think I should, pastor, as a pastor, what you think I should do with that person? Just block him. Not sure. We don't need to have such a person on the line. Or make him stay. Maybe he can learn something. Not sure.
That's how you can
Make him learn. But that make him learn. But that is clear lie, as I was saying. Let truth come to life, which the People's National Party is a party of integrity and truth.
Yes.
But let lies come to die,
where the Jamaica Labour Party lies. So what would you expect otherwise from them? That's why he's telling lie.
Yeah, man.
Because the Cornwall Regional Hospital is a crying shame.
Yes.
And all what they are doing, they want to blame it on the People's National Party. What can go so?
Yes.
It doesn't take a rocket science to match the figure which they have published. But you said the $22 billion or $122 billion. That figure which have counting and going on. Continue counting, as you would call it, overrun.
Yes.
And that hospital, that figure could have built at least 3 hospitals. So what can go so? Where is taxpayer money?
You're right,
How
Pastor.
can we trust a party like that? Jamaica need to wise up and Jamaica need to rise up.
Yes.
And also we have to be honest in ourselves as Jamaican people, as citizens of this country. Both teachers, doctors, police officers, taxi operators, bus operators, farmers, contractors, domestic workers, and hotel workers, and all the sector of our economy. We need to ask ourselves the question, are we be treated fairly in this country under the Jamaica Labour Party government? Let us be truthful to ourselves. No, we are not being treated. So how can we say when we go to the poll in the next general election, we are going to mark the X beside? Cannot be. What can go so? We have to move forward in progress. Prosperity belongs to God. Prosperity does not belong to the Prime Minister. He cannot give Jamaica prosperity. That's God's work and God's job. Let us shift from the lies and come where truth come to life. People of Jamaica, make sure you go to the poll and put your X beside the head. Bless you all.
Yeah, man.
God
Bless
Jamaica. God bless the People's National Party.
Yeah.
God bless you, Sir Patmore.
Thank you,
Big
thank
up
you.
yourself. God bless your life.
Yes, Jamaica. Jamaica deserve better. People of South Trelawny deserve better. Time come. Eve, good night, Eve, good night. Enough respect, enough love. You take long if you can help me moderate, but I said.
I'm up on the road, man. I'm up on the road. You know things that already. I'm trying my best come on when time the day come, with their foot.
Yeah, man. Because you have your cluster if you can help me manage, you know, so.
Yes,
So make sure you come down early.
Get all the ducks in a row before me left.
Yeah, man. And you have to be here like from a week before for me to meet the people.
No, don't worry your head.
Yeah, man.
Everything good. Good night.
Yeah, man. Good night.
I'll call you when you're done.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man. So people on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. People over TikTok, please jump over to my YouTube channel. It's Paul Patmore South Trelawny. Just jump over and subscribe. The word is love, my people. Thanks to everyone who came out yesterday to support the People's Night. We know you had choices, but you choose the People's National Party, and we really appreciate it. God bless you, my people. One love. The word is love.